What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or if you are brand new here and this is the very first time you ever see my face, what's up? I am Jen. I share all things health and fitness and leveling up here on the channel. So if that sounds like your jam, make sure to subscribe before we jump into today's video. All right, guys, as you can tell, I am driving down the road. We just dropped little dude off at school and I am headed to the dentist. If you guys have been around for a minute, then you know way back when I had a bad tooth on this side and it made my face swell like the Nutty Professor. It was like a whole situation, and I had to go and have it extracted and have a bone graft and implant, and it's like a super whole long process. And now I am finally to the point that I am getting the crown put on my implant. So we are almost to the finish line, but we knocked out pool day today. You guys know I normally do leg day on Monday. However, if you caught my last vlog, then you know that I like tweaked my right leg, like hamstring, and I didn't quite pull it. It's actually way better, but it is still hurting and it's actually causing my glute. I've always had an issue on my right side with my right lower back, my right glute, my right hamstring down into my right knee, my calf, and that foot. It's always on the right side. Obviously something is out of alignment. I went to the chiropractor a couple times. I really need to go have x-rays and like make sure that nothing like crazy is going on there, and I need to get back into the chiropractor, and I need to stick with stretching. Every time I get into a good stretching routine, it always seems to feel better, and then I don't continue on with it. So I definitely need to be doing that, especially as much as I strength train and am walking and want to get back into running. It's super important to make sure that you are stretching out those muscles, not just always tightening them and strengthening them, but that you are stretching them out also. So you guys know with my mobility work, I do the dynamic stretching prior to my workouts, but I have to get better at post-stretching, post-workout stretching, or even just like incorporating a 10 or 15 minute stretching routine in the morning to help with longevity, and so that my body keeps working and helps prevent injury and all of the things. So that has been something else. So I'm gonna take off of leg day this week, and then we'll reassess next week, which kind of sucks because I didn't already mention it. We are heading into week 11, the final week of 75 hard, and I could not be more pumped. I absolutely am like so ecstatic with the results that we have got with doing it again. I always feel a million times better about myself and life and everything when I do 75 hard. So I'll go into more later plans post 75 hard, but we are on day 71 today, so feeling awesome about that. However, my workout was not that beast, so it kind of sucks the way that this ended up working out. I'm about 10 days out from my cycle starting, and you guys know that's always when I'm bloated, I'm lethargic, less energy, everything feels heavy in the gym. It just so happened to be the last week of 75 hard when I'm wanting to go like balls to the wall, which I still actually push myself because I'm so like energized and excited about finishing strong that I was able to push through. Started doing the pull-up game again today. You guys know, if you have followed for a while, that I wasn't doing pull-ups for a while because I broke my elbow a couple years ago, and for whatever reason when I was doing pull-ups before, it would irritate it. However, I believe it was because I was doing the close grip pull-ups, which hits that part of your arm more. So I am back to doing wide grip pull-ups. I just did some on the band, and then I did some negatives and some shoulder pulls, which felt absolutely phenomenal. So I'm stoked to get back into that, especially because I have really been focusing on leg day with sumo deadlifts and back squats and like progressively overloading in weight and doing awesome with those, that I really have like neglected some of my upper body things. Like I have a push-up goal, which you guys know I do push-ups weekly, but I have a push-up goal of wanting to get to like 50 or 100 at one time without stopping. So I also have a pull-up goal. I have tons of strength goals, and I think it's good to set out goals for yourself and to keep changing them continually as you reach things. Then you just keep growing and keep wanting to push yourself more. A strength goal, a mental goal, a physical goal, an endurance goal, like all of financial goal, career goals. It's just good to always continually be striving to push yourself in different areas. Doesn't mean you can't be content with where you're at, but always pushing yourself to be a little better than you were yesterday and striving towards something. And it's just an awesome feeling, and I'm all about that leveling up and growth life, as you guys know. But we are almost to the dentist. I brought my book, I brought my computer, gonna knock out my pages, knock out out some work. If you guys did catch the vlog last week, you know we just came through a hurricane, so I am way behind on work with client work, YouTube work, all of that. We were out of internet for days, and so then over the weekend we got it back, but all the family was home, hubby was home, took off work for all of those days, which never happens. And so we just did a lot of stuff together, got a lot of stuff done around the house, got caught up on some work, but I didn't completely get caught up on everything from last week, so I'll be focusing on that today. But here's to an awesome week. If you haven't got your mojo in for this week, here's your reminder to set your intentions and your mindset to absolutely crush it this week, and you can do anything you put your mind to. You are stronger than you think, and let's get after it. It's 2 o'clock. We are back from dentist and picking up groceries, running errands, all of the things, and I'm like next level starving and super excited for today's lunch. Meal prep some buffalo ranch chicken salad. I believe I have shown before how I make this, but I mean, look at this massive serving. I honestly could have split it between 2 pita breads, but I'm just gonna eat some with a fork and then fold the rest of the pita bread up and go to town. I paired it with some cucumber slices here that I already had cut up, easy, ready to rock and roll. And then I have here some of the taco dip, which you guys know I have been loving from Target. Super delicious, love dipping my cucumbers in it. This is the pita bread I'm using, the Joseph's pita bread. It's 60 calories for one, 6 grams protein, and they are delicious. And this buffalo ranch chicken salad, let me just show you how much it made, is thebomb.com, and I have a ton prepped up for the entire week, so that makes life easy. On my cucumbers, I threw some of this cracked pepper Parmesan Kinder seasoning. This stuff is bomb. This entire lunch is clocking in at 289 calories, 35 grams of protein, 21 carbs, and 9 fat. Under 300 calories, over 30 grams of protein. Absolute win-win. Back from getting little dude from school, and I'm going in with my afternoon snack while I prep some things for dinner before we have to head out for karate. I have these 2 uncured pepperoni turkey sticks. They are the Vermont brand. Hubby picked these up. I think he got these from Target. It's 60 calories for both of them, 9 grams protein, so comparable to the Chomps turkey sticks. And then I'm going in with a light string cheese, 110 calories, 15 grams of protein, 2 carbs, and 5 fat for this snack. And then, like I said, prepping up some stuff for dinner. I've already knocked out my pages. I just filled my second half gallon, so gonna be working on that. And then here in just a bit, we'll go to karate. Then when we get back, we'll knock out the rest of our nightly tasks. All right, guys, I had to pop back on and tell you about these little jokers. These things are delicious. They're juicy and flavorful. Absolutely 10 out of 10 recommend. I will definitely be getting more of these from Target. All right, guys, we just knocked out our second workout. We paced the karate parking lot while little dude was in karate. Hubby met me there. We knocked out our 45 minutes, and then there was only a few minutes left, so hubby is waiting on him. I have to swing and grab a small Target order really quick and then go home, finish getting the dinner set up, and then we will eat. And we pretty much have all of our tasks knocked out for day 71. Feeling pumped about that at 6:45. So that is an awesome way to start the week, the last week of 75 hard. Feeling super pumped and awesome about that. But I'm just looking at this hairdo that has a mind of its own, and it is really going crazy, but I can't believe how much it's growing out. You guys remember literally when I shaved it like way up here, it has grown a ton. Definitely, I know hitting my protein goal every day has helped contribute to that. So anyways, now I'm just rambling, but I'm gonna run, go grab this Target order, get home, whip up dinner, because as usual, I'm always starving. And then I'll finish up my last couple weekly check-ins with clients and get myself prepped and planned for in the morning, do my nighttime routine, all the goods, and then probably sit down and watch a Christmas movie with the fam. Yes, we have already started watching Christmas movies, so mind your business. Dinner is ready to rock and roll. Hubby just pulled the mahi off the Blackstone. I already had the rice prepped from yesterday, so that was super easy. And I made this corn avocado salad here. I prepped it up earlier. I didn't actually add the avocado in there because our avocados were a little softer and I didn't want it to ruin it, because that's gonna make awesome leftovers. So I just threw the avocado on top, but the corn salad is 100 out of 10 phenomenal. Totally recommend. I will probably film that and make it again so I can show you guys. Super easy. But this entire plate is 489 calories, 41 grams of protein, 45 carbs, and 14 fat. And I even have butter on the rice tonight. I had it room in the macros, so I have 10 grams of butter on there as well. Your girl's starving. How gorgeous and refreshing does this look? I'm ready to tear this baby up. You guys, that avocado corn salad on that mahi and rice, oh my gosh, mouth-watering, delicious. That stuff was bomb. Definitely going to show you guys how I threw that together. But We've got the Christmas movie going in the background. Don't come for me down in the comments if you don't like doing Christmas this early. That's whatever floats your boat. Your girl loves it. I would do Christmas all year if I could. But anyways, I am going in with the rice cakes. I have 2 of the lightly salted rice cakes here and some of this absolute awesomeness, pumpkin cheesecake cashew butter. Pro tip, if you are weighing out nut butter, to put the jar on the scale itself and then measure out. That way every drop that you get on the spoon and everything is accounted for, and then plop it onto whatever you are eating it on, which is what I've done here. However, these gems all came in and I am like having to practice self-control next level because I am wanting to tear into all of them. Like, OMG. Just look at this for a second, you guys. I mean, can you even? This is a Twix treat. I think we tried this one way back in the day and weren't really that big of fans, but Nicole just keeps raving about it. So I had to order it again and give it another try. And I don't remember it having all those toppings and looking like that. Hubby already tasted it. He said it's fire. I don't have macros to taste it tonight, but I will keep you guys posted when I do taste it. Definitely going to be hitting up some freestyling this weekend when we finish 75 hard, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Always have a discount link down below if you guys want to check them out. Your girl spends all her own money on these. I'm absolutely obsessed with them and went in with this massive order because we go through these like hotcakes around here. All right, guys, we are going in with the last thing we are having for the night, which is a protein milkshake. You guys know I've been going in with every night. I have my little dude here helping me. He wanted to help film, so he is helping. And sorry, the TV literally sounds like we're in surround sound. It's so loud in the background, but hopefully you guys can hear. But tonight I'm going in with the cinnamon cookie batter, level 1 protein powder. I really need to order some more of the chocolate banana. That's like my #1 flavor for the protein milkshakes. But the cinnamon cookie batter is really good. The blueberry muffin is really good. All of them are good, but the chocolate banana is probably my favorite. So that'll finish us off for the night at $16.93 on the calories, 172 grams protein, 144 carbs, and 49 grams of fat. 4 green checks. Awesome day of eating. We totally crushed our step goal today. Just killed the rest of my water, so now we can check off all the tasks for day 71. Water is done. Follow a diet and no cheats. And that's a wrap for day 71, my friends. I will catch up with you guys in the morning. Good morning, sunshines. Happy Tuesday. I am just now on my way back to the house, sipping on a good old Bang. My first Phorm energy drinks are on the way, and I think they should be delivered in the next few days or so, but we're going in with a good old Bang today. And I have to tell you guys, we knocked out our first workout as you saw this morning. We did our outside workout first because we went to go head to the gym, but we almost did the same thing that we did last week or the week before. We completely forgot that our daughter wasn't home to watch little dude, made up our pre-workout, got ready, dressed, heading out to go to the gym, and then remembered and was like, oh yeah, we can't leave little dude here alone. So we ended up just walking our street and knocking out our outside workout. It was like nice and cold and crisp, and I don't like the freezing cold weather. I'm a Florida girl through and through. I love my warmth and sunshine and summer. That is my vibe. But I absolutely love when the cool weather comes in that isn't freezing, but it's cool, and it just gives you that fall and Christmas vibes. Like, it fills my soul. It is my jam 100%. For you guys that have been around for a few years, you guys know that Christmas is my absolute most favorite time of the year. I literally live all year for Christmas. Like, I love it so much. I have since I was a child. Always my most favorite time of the year. Just everything about it absolutely like gives me life and fills my soul. That's why we've already been watching Christmas movies. But that actually brings me to a point that I want to touch on this morning, that I also will be touching on with my clients today. And that is that the holidays come around every single year. And as you are pursuing a healthy lifestyle, or you have fat loss goals, or just on a fitness journey in general, being prepared for the holiday season is going to be critical to your success, so that you don't go around the same mountain a million times over and end up on January 1st up 20 pounds, feeling like crap, or even worse, or can't get your momentum and groove back even when the first of the year happens, and then it just sends you in a downward spiral and you backtrack and lose so much of your forward gains in your health journey. So having some kind of plan in place and knowing that you can have a few off-plan days, off-plan meals, and celebrate and eat the yummy foods that you absolutely love and enjoy and give you a sense of happiness and quality of life. Okay, let's see if I keep throwing you guys around. But as I was saying, just having some kind of plan in place, mentally preparing yourself for the upcoming season. It's going to be all of the celebratory parties and festivities and holiday meals and cooking and baking and all of the great fun, which is something that I love so much about the holiday season. And I'm not willing to give that up. And you don't have to. You just have to go at it strategically and be mindful and think about it and have a plan ahead. I know a lot of people will be going on holiday vacations or having family in town. That doesn't mean you have to throw your healthy habits all the way to the wayside. You can still enjoy yourself and still incorporate your healthy habits for the majority of the time. So if you're going on vacation for a week, you can take off a week from strength training. That's actually recommended and good to do every once in a while. But that doesn't mean that you totally don't move your body at all. Like, you wouldn't just go on a week's vacation or have family at your house for a week and not eat for the week. Your body, moving your body every single day should be as important as fueling with food every single day. You should at least get up and do a 20-minute stretch, a 20-minute walk every single day of your life. Like, moving your body in some form or fashion every single day. It doesn't have to be high intensity, strenuous cardio or strength training, lifting in the gym. You can take a week off of that to go on vacation, but you should still try to move your body somewhat every single day, or at least multiple times a week. You wouldn't go a full week without eating, and it is just as important to move your body every single day. So that's just something to keep in mind as we are approaching the holiday season and all the fun things that will be coming up with Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas and just all the celebrations. You can still enjoy those things and not absolutely sabotage your health journey and the way that you feel and the way that you show up every single day. It also will be a huge momentum killer if you just like throw in the towel right now and think, oh, I'll just pick it up on January 1st. A lot of people don't have it in them to be able to start again once they stop. So do not underestimate the power of momentum. It is huge. Okay, we're back at the house now. Maybe I won't throw you guys around, but all I was saying is don't underestimate the power of momentum, because it is huge. And it's actually a game changer for a lot of people. A lot of people, once they stop pursuing health or working out multiple times a week or focusing on their nutrition, and they kind of just let that fall to the wayside and think, oh, I'll pick it back up later. And then they don't end up picking it back up until a year later, and they're up 40 pounds and tons of inflammation. Their body's aching. They feel like crap, no energy. Don't let that happen to you. Just be mindful right now and make a choice that this is how you're going to live your life. You're going to incorporate the holidays into your healthy lifestyle and not the other way around. So let's get after this Tuesday and let's go make it a great day. It's 10:30. We're just now going in with breakfast. I have been on Zoom calls with clients, help them chase down their goals and absolutely crush their fitness journey. And now I am starving and ready to eat this breakfast before I jump on another Zoom call in 30 minutes. So I have some oatmeal here. I just used the same thing I had yesterday, the Good and Gather Organic. It's 100 calories a pack, and I believe 4 grams of protein. Yes. And then I have a half a scoop of the level 1 blueberry muffin, which is delicious in this oatmeal. It pairs awesome together. And then I just threw some fresh blueberries on top, 37 grams. And then here I have 2 of the Great Value turkey sausages that you guys know I love. They are 80 calories for one and 10 grams protein. And then of course, you guys know the drill by this point. OptiGreens and OptiReds, full mega, and the microfactor pack. But I just have to show you guys, look how vibrant and dark green these greens powders are. Like, compared to other greens out there on the market, it's like not even close. Absolutely a game changer for foundational health. But that was a side point. Always have them linked down below with free shipping if you guys want to check them out. But this breakfast is clocking in at 351 calories, 36 grams of protein, 30 carbs, and 10 fat. All right, guys, it's noon. Let's go smash this shoulder and core day.
I know you've been down thinking about him again. I know that your heart's been broken. You should try and let it go and start being yourself. You can put on your dress, we can play your favorite song, and I will take you don't need to be ashamed. Everyone's got their hearts broken sometime. Let's go out and lose our minds, forget all about him. You can put on your dress, dancing to your favorite song. Everybody will sing along, sing along, sing along. So put your hands up, this is what we have to do. Tell me, can you feel it too, feel it too? Maybe you should go work.
All right, guys, just finished up shoulders and abs. Now we're going in with our post-workout nutrition. We have Ignition and the chocolate mint cookie Formula 1, new flavors. Super excited to try. Keep you guys posted. Half a scoop of this today, full scoop of this today. All right, guys, so we killed the shoulder and core day, and you guys know, obviously, because my leg is a little bit tweaked, we are steering clear of leg days, which blows on so many different levels because I was crushing it at leg day and really going hard on those days, and we'll be back at it before long. Don't want to make anything worse than it already is. So we'll see how we feel towards the end of the week, if maybe we want to hit it on Friday, but as of right now, that's a no. But I just mixed this up as you saw, and I don't know with my first reaction if it is accurate or not because I was chewing gum. So that probably swayed the flavor profile a little bit, but it's putting me in the mind of like those Andes mints. Is that what they're called? Andes something mints, like that Olive Garden gives you, like that chocolate mint. That's kind of what it's giving me, but it's subtle, it's not strong. But I'm gonna have to taste it again when I wasn't chewing gum, or next time when I'm not chewing gum, so I can give you guys my thoughts on it. But so far so good. Root beer float is still my number one, and then probably loop-de-fruit, I don't know, but I'll keep you guys posted on this one, but it's good. But we got us a good shoulder pump kick in and some core. I know my abs are gonna be sore tomorrow. I haven't done that much ab work in like a hot minute, and your girl's gonna be paying for it. But thank God with this post-workout nutrition, it really, really helps with muscle soreness post your workout. So that's killer. So hopefully this helps me out because I know my core is going to be like, girlfriend, what did you do? Which I have been incorporating core for some weeks now, so thank God, but not like I did today. I went hard on it today. But it felt good, and now I'm ready to get home and whip up some food. Back home, through lunch together. Meal prep literally makes life so easy, guys. If you aren't meal prepping, you definitely should. If you aren't seeing results, you definitely should be meal prepping. And if you're having a hard time tracking, you should be meal prepping. All the things point to meal prepping. It just makes life so much easier, especially something simple like cucumbers and chicken salad. And this is by far the best chicken salad I've made out of all of them. It is divine. And this is the same thing I had yesterday, except for I think I had a different amount of cucumbers. This is 288 calories today, 34 grams of protein, 21 fat, and 9 carbs. And then I just filled my water up for a second time, so I have to get to chugging on that, but that's the only task I have left to do. We've already knocked out both workouts. I knocked out my reading before I went to the gym. I've knocked out a ton of work, so I've just been killing it at life today, and I'm feeling pumped about that. Oh, and I don't remember if I told you guys yesterday that I have been adding some of that Kinder's cracked pepper Parmesan seasoning on my cucumbers with a little bit of salt, and it is absolutely bomb. If you guys haven't tried that seasoning, definitely should. Going in with my snack, and at this point, do we even need an explanation? We don't. Lightly salted rice cakes and American Dream nut butter. That's my jam. But can we just take a second to appreciate this? Look at all of these toppings. I just have to set it down so you guys can see in there all the caramel, apple bits. I mean, yes, please. I have died and gone to heaven. If you guys have been sleeping on this one, you definitely need to wake up and go grab you 1, 2, or 10 because they are bomb. Discount link down below. All right, peeps. So here's what we have going on for dinner for Taco Tuesday. I made up some of the Spanish style cauli rice that I have been obsessed with. If any of you are new, haven't seen this yet, flavors on point, macros are on point, absolutely delicious. This is the Bird's Eye brand, 110 calories for the whole bag, and it's delicious. I have some avocado and 1 tablespoon of sour cream. And then here we have chicken, peppers, and onions that hubby whipped up on the Blackstone that are smelling absolutely delicious. This entire plate is 369 calories, 45 grams of protein, 23 carbs, and 9 fat. Taco Tuesday was delish. I swear the Blackstone makes everything taste a million times better. But But now we are going in with the same protein milkshake that we had last night. I mean, look, how lumptuous does that look? It's like the perfect consistency. I didn't get it the right consistency in the beginning. I've had quite a few people reach out and say they can't get theirs as thick. Just add a little more ice, keep messing with it, and you'll eventually get it down to a science. But this is going to finish me off for the night at 1726 calories, 182 grams protein, 139 carbs, 48 grams of fat, 4 green checks across the board. Winning with food today. Awesome day of eating. Just crushed the rest of my water, so that is kaput for the evening. Crushed our step goal for the day, so now we can check all these babies off. And that's a wrap for 72. 3 days to go.
I'm somewhere in the middle, trying to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions.
What's up, guys? Good morning and happy Wednesday. I don't ever come to you guys on a Wednesday because it is always a rest day from the gym. Obviously, during 75 Hard, and always we still move our body, get in our yoga, get in our walks, our steps, all the things. But I don't train at the gym on Wednesdays, so I don't normally film. But be that it is the last week of 75 Hard, the final week, I figured I would film every single day this week so that you guys could see, well, Monday through Friday. Friday is our last day. That will be day 75. Then we have big plans for the weekend, which I'm super stoked about. I will tell you guys about later in the video. But right now, it is now about 10-ish or so. I just got off a coaching call with the First Phorm coaching team. Always trying to learn more, and the more that I know, the more that I can help you guys. So absolutely awesome team. First Phorm is an absolutely outstanding, amazing company in every possible way. But just finished up that coaching call, so I'm getting ready to go in and make up some breakfast. I am sipping on a Bang, and I am hungry and ready to eat, but we did knock out our first workout this morning. As you guys saw, we knocked out a 45-minute walk in the 57-degree weather, which is cold for your girl. I know that isn't cold for most of you, but down here that is cold for us. My hands were like freezing during the whole walk, but it's also nice at the same time because I'm like ready for the cooler weather, and like I was talking to you guys about just the holiday season and everything that brings. And I love just having on like a light sweater. Of course, it's Florida, so it's 57 in the morning, and then it's like 90 by the time the sun comes out, which it's actually not now. It's actually gorgeous, and you guys know sitting out on my swing is my most favorite place to be, or one of them anyways. I already knocked out my pages for the day, so we are trucking right along for day 73, and we are getting ready to go in here and whip up some food. So let's get in here and get fueled up for the day and work on making this day great. Breakfast is ready. Did you help Nene cook?
Yeah.
Yes, what did we make? You want to see yourself? All right, let's tell the people what we're eating first. What is that? Sausage?
Yeah.
Turkey sausage and protein oatmeal, except for in today's oatmeal, we threw some of the pumpkin spice latte level 1 powder. This is the first time I'm trying it. What is that? What do you have? What are those called? Medicine? Are those vitamins?
Yeah.
Are those Nene's vitamins?
Yeah.
Yes. And we have Opti Greens and Opti Reds, which she helped me make up. And then we have our full mega, almost gone. I also threw 10 grams of the pumpkin cheesecake cashew butter in the pumpkin spice oatmeal because that just sounded bomb. And you can hear the new little guy in the background. And today's breakfast is clocking in at 415 calories, 40 grams of protein, 29 carbs, and 16 fat. Guys, I just realized that I had not adjusted the nut butter for the breakfast this morning. So the actual macros are 389 calories, 39 grams of protein, 28 carbs, and 14 fat. So as you guys can see, I don't switch much up on my rest days. I pretty much stick to my same routines and meal plan that I have for the week. So we're going in with the same thing. We have the cucumbers, we have the buffalo ranch chicken salad on pita bread with the taco dip. Only thing I'm switching up today are the Quest protein chips, which on my non-training days in the gym, I don't do my post-workout nutrition or ignition. So I up my protein in other ways. days, if I didn't have the Quest protein chips, I would have just done a little more of the chicken salad or upped my protein at dinner or whatever throughout the rest of the day. But we're clocking in for lunch at 420 calories, 53 grams of protein, 24 carbs, and 14 fat. But you don't have to overcomplicate things. Keep it basic and simple through the week so that you can hit your protein goal, which is super important whether you have a fat loss goal, a muscle building goal, just a maintaining goal, just overall health and longevity in life. It is super crucial to all the structural functions within your body and your metabolism and so on and so forth. So definitely make sure to get it in. And you don't have to buy Quest chips if that is not in the budget, or you don't like them, you don't like how they taste, whatever. You could definitely hit your protein goal without it. I made this Buffalo Ranch chicken salad with canned chicken, which is super affordable and easy to throw together. So don't complicate it. Keep it simple. Hit your protein goal. Watch your calories and keep on trucking through the day. And also another tip, if you're not like a super big fan of just plain veggies on the side, cucumbers, carrots, celery, any of that as a side for lunch, try getting some of the Kinder seasoning or whatever seasonings you like and throwing it on there. Definitely is a game changer. These Kinder seasonings are a game changer. Not sponsored. Wish I was. I get all these from Sam's Club, but especially ones like this, the cracked pepper Parmesan gives you a little extra like cheesy flavor without the calories. Or if you like a little sweet flavor, they have some of those. They definitely step up the flavor profile without adding all the calories. So that's a tip there to help you get your veggies in. Going in with our afternoon snack, we have a strawberry cheesecake, light and fit Greek yogurt, 80 calories for this cup, 12 grams protein. I have 10 grams of the Nature's Valley protein granola thrown on top. So this is going to be my afternoon snack. Hubby's on his way home right now. We'll go pound the pavement, or no, are we doing yoga today or walking? I don't know. I'll find out when he gets home. Either way, you guys will see it in just a second. Just finished our yoga, as you guys just saw. Now we are going in with dinner, and per usual, I am like next level starving. We have the barbecue pulled pork here from Sam's Club that you guys know I love. Sugar-free barbecue sauce on top. We have some sweet potatoes that we just pulled out of the air fryer. Just cooked them with a spray of avocado oil and some of the Kinder's hickory molasses seasoning, and then some of the corn salad that we made at the beginning of the week. Still have a bunch of it here, and it is absolutely delicious. I'm going to have some Jihu sugar-free ketchup. All of this is clocking in at 346 calories, 27 grams of protein, 42 carbs, and 8 fat. I don't think I've shown you guys this one, or maybe I did. I don't know at this point, but this is the caramel apple strudel cashew butter. I mean, yes, please. Getting ready to throw 35 grams on my 2 lightly salted rice cakes. Finished dinner. It was bomb. Guys, seriously, I never get sick of this. I could have it every single week. It's so delicious. And that corn salad is bomb too, and super easy to make. But I'm gonna go in with these rice cakes. I have a little bit of water left to kill, and then we will make our protein milkshake and check off all the tasks for day 73. And I don't know if I told you guys in this video, but a tip when you are measuring out any nut butters or a lot of sauces or whatever, to put the jar on, zero it out, and then scoop it out. That way everything that's on the spoon and everything that you use, you track. Because nut butters, as you know, any of them, those calories can add up quick. Got our protein milkshake per usual. Water is empty. Crushed our step goal. Little dude is helping me film again. Our ending macros are 1740 on the calories, 178 on the protein, 142 carbs, 53 grams of fat, 4 green checks across the board, which will finish us off for the evening. Now we could check off these last few tasks, and that is a wrap for day 73, my friends. We have 2 days to go. Good morning. Happy Thursday, guys, and happy day 74 of 75 hard. We have today and tomorrow, and it's a wrap for the third round of 75 hard. Feeling super pumped about that. I'm talking quick because I'm back at the house, just got little due to school. I was talking to my mama the whole way back, so I didn't get to chat with you guys, and I have about 10 minutes before I have to jump on a couple back-to-back Zoom meetings this morning with clients. So we're gonna get in here, knock out some of these Zooms, then we'll get breakfast in and get trucking along on day 74. I hope you guys are killing it this morning. If you aren't, make the choice right now to get up and do what you know that you need to do so that you win the day today and get out there and crush it. So let's go make today great. Zoom meetings were a success, and now we are moving on to breakfast. Same thing that we've been going in with. I am back to the blueberry muffin because I wanted to add fresh blueberries in there this morning. I didn't think that would go very well with the pumpkin spice. We have our turkey sausage and, of course, all of our daily staples. This is clocking in at 352 calories, 36 grams of protein, 30 carbs, and 10 fat to fuel us for this Thursday. All right, guys, I am just knocking out my pages, and I just had somebody comment about the books that I am reading, and I always have all the books that I read linked in my Amazon store. You don't have to purchase them there, but you can go there and just kind of browse through and see if any of them spark your interest or that maybe you want to read. If there's been any that I've read that are absolutely terrible, which honestly off the top of my head I can't even think of any, because I pretty much read books that are highly recommended or people that I respect if they say something good about a book, or I'll read reviews, the back, whatever, but I can't even think of any off the top of my head, but I wouldn't list them there. But this one is The Purpose Driven Life from Rick Warren. It's super good and I am absolutely loving it. I have a few pages left to knock out this morning, and then I'm going to go whip up some pre-workout. I got a bunch of work done, Zoom meetings done, all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and go knock out the second workout for the day. We are doing chest and triceps today, which I'm feeling good about. I just hit up the pull-up bar in my closet and got a couple clean pull-ups, which is crazy because I just started incorporating pull-ups this week, and I just did some banded work, some negatives, and some pulls, and I hadn't tried to do any even by themselves, just thinking because I haven't done it in forever. But we are always stronger than we think. We always limit ourselves in our mind. We always can do more than we think. And I have a pull-up bar on the closet, which it actually wasn't on the closet because little dude had it on his door. He was working on some pull. My battery died and I have no idea where I was per usual, but I almost can't even take myself serious with this hair. And I will tell you, with having darker hair, my gray hairs are really trying to show through and live their best life, and I'm gonna have to go to the salon sooner, but it will be cheaper because I won't be getting as much done, and it will be a lot quicker than all of the highlights. Anyways, books are linked in the Amazon store is what I was telling you, if you guys want to go and just check them out. And I will go over some of my favorites and maybe talk about it in next week's video, but I'm gonna knock out the rest of these pages and then we're gonna go and work out. That's what I was talking about, pull-ups. Little dude's been working on pull-ups like over the summer, and so he had the pull-up bar, but we put it back on our closet because back when I was working on pull-ups, I guess last year, that was my goal. Like every time I walked in and out of our closet, I had to do a pull-up. And so that's how I learned how to even get one pull-up. And I just jumped on it, bam, did a couple really clean ones. I was like, ooh, I was very impressed. So still gonna be working on the pull-up game, but today is chest and triceps. So we're gonna get in there and crush it and finish the week strong. We have today and tomorrow, and that will be a wrap for 75 hard. I'm gonna talk all about my thoughts and results and all of that at the end of this video also. So stay tuned. Pages are done. Now we are getting all the pre and post workout goodies ready to go knock out this push day minus the shoulders, chest and triceps today. We did shoulders and core, as you know, on Tuesday, and then tomorrow I'll probably do like a full upper body or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe throw some quads in there. I'm staying away from the hamstrings, but anyways, we're going in with a full scoop of Project 1. This is not for anybody that is sensitive to pre-workouts. I get questions all the time about what pre-workout to take. This is my number one absolute go of pre-workouts. It has 350 milligrams of caffeine. So if you are sensitive to pre-workouts, this would not be your jam. Megawatt would definitely be more up your alley, or if you want a non-stimulant, Phorm has the Enduraformance that you could do. That's really good. Alpha Surge is amazing to add with your pre-workout for a really good pump and blood flow, all of that. This one is absolutely my favorite, and this is the Grape Popsicle, and it is spot on Grape Popsicle. I already have it mixed up in here. Hashtag level up. So I have a full scoop today. You could could do maybe like a half scoop if you are a little more sensitive and you want to try it out. I definitely recommend not doing a full serving right off the bat. It does give you all the tinglies. It's got the beta alanine in it, all the good awesomeness. Absolutely love this. And then post-workout, you guys know, a scoop of the Formula One. Today I did a quarter scoop of the Ignition because that's what fits in my macros. So I have both here in my little handy dandy first Phorm funnel cup that I'll just throw in my gym bag, and then I'll mix that in with some water once I get done working out. This is the chocolate mint cookie that I was telling you guys about on Tuesday. I'm gonna not chew gum for a little bit before I finish my workout so that I can get like a real taste profile, flavor profile for you guys. And then I have about half of my first half gallon. I will knock that out with this workout, and we will refill that when we get back home and go in with some lunch.
Living on the highway, taking every turn. I've been on the road since I was 5. Sitting by my father for 1,000,000 miles, picking up old stories on the ride. I've been counting shadows to the beat of the radio. I feel like a baby when I sleep, and then you come to me. If we can keep the fire burning till I'm coming home, then maybe I won't have the need to let the engine run. 'Cause in the morning, in the night, maybe we can hold each other tight. We can keep the fire burning for a while, babe. Keep it wild. Every single coffee, every single break, every single moment I'm awake. Wanna play it open, wanna play it right. Don't want another storm to ride.
Chest and tries are in the books, and I am sipping on my post-workout shake. This chocolate mint one is fire, y'all. This is super bomb, extra delicious today. But holy hot tamale, it is so insane because I am less than a week out from my cycle, which is usually my weakest time. I feel the most lethargic. You guys know, like bloated, which I am bloated, but I'm still feeling like hella lean today. I woke up feeling like incredibly lean and just felt so crazy strong in there. Like my first set of push-ups and dips, I was like blowing through 15 push-ups, which I normally do 12 or 15, but normally like those last 5, like I can breeze through the first 10, and those last 5 are like a little bit hard. I was just gliding through them like butter today, and that is not normal, you guys. Push-ups are hard, dips are hard, pull-ups are hard, all of that. Everybody thinks you have to go like super heavy in the gym to get a good workout. You literally can just use your own body weight for squats, push-ups, dips, pull-ups, any of that, and get a killer workout and get good muscle gains. But anyways, that's a side note. I normally do 10 dips, and I've really been focusing on going as deep as I can and having solid form and being really steady and stable, unlike my camera right now. But I got 12 and all good form, all deep, feeling awesome. Just felt like crazy strong. I ended up going so hard that I almost threw up, and I haven't done that in like a hot minute. But I'm gonna talk to you guys in a minute because I'm throwing you guys all around. I'm gonna drink my post-workout shake here, then get to the house. I'm gonna whip up lunch super quick, and I have about an hour till I have to get little dude from school. Made it back to the house. Super easy lunch. Compliments of meal prep. Buffalo ranch chicken salad on the pita bread with some Quest protein chips. I'm not doing the cucumbers or taco dip today because I'm not that hungry after that post-workout shake I just had a little bit ago, and because I'm just keeping it super simple. But this is 353 calories, 51 grams of protein, 17 carbs, and 11 fat. Keep it simple, guys. 51 grams of protein and less than 400 calories for this. Sorry about the dryer going on in the background, background, you know we're always multitasking around here. We just got back from karate and I'm going in with my rice cake snacks. We're just doing leftovers for dinner, super easy because we are not going to be doing leftovers this weekend. As you guys know, tomorrow is the last day of 75 hard, then Saturday we will be going out. I'll explain everything we're doing post 75 hard by the end of this video. But right now I'm going in with these rice cakes. It's already 6 o'clock and I just now filled my water for a second time. I don't normally get that behind on water. Holy hot tamale. But we already know from the very first day of this round of 75 hard that I can chug an entire gallon at 11 o'clock at night. So no worries there. I will definitely finish it. But we're going to have these rice cakes and then hubby will be home from the gym and we will dig into some leftovers. Exact same dinner as last night. Barbecue pork, sweet potatoes, the corn salad, sugar-free ketchup, sugar-free barbecue sauce on the pulled pork, 348 calories tonight, 27 grams of protein, 42 carbs, and 8 fat. Y'all know the drill. It is milkshake time. I just like chugged so much of this water. I just killed it. I'm about to pop. So that will finish us off for the night at 1688 on the calories, 181 grams protein, 138 carbs, 48 grams fat, for an awesome day of eating and 4 green checks across the board. Again, steps are crushed, so we can go ahead and check the last task off. And that is a wrap, my friends, for day 74. Look at that. 1 day left. Good morning, sunshines, and happy Friday and happy day 75 of 75 hard. We have made it to the last day and we are feeling pumped. A little sad that it's over, but we're going to continue it on after this anyways. So pumped for that. But I am going to be heading to the gym in probably a couple hours. I already knocked out my reading. We already knocked out our first workout, our walk this morning. As you guys saw, I'm going to go back, get some breakfast, get some work knocked out, and then we are going to head to the gym. I've already done upper body 3 days this week, but we're going to hit it a 4th day. I'm going to do some upper body, some core, and then I may do a couple quad exercises, just staying away from the hamstrings, kind of see how that feels and play it out a little bit. It feels like it's like back to normal, I would say, almost, or feeling better. So we'll just play it by ear, but we're gonna finish strong and knock out a super strong training session nonetheless. But overall, I'm feeling like crazy pumped that we have finished 75 hard for the 3rd time now successfully. And I'll tell you, it's different than when I finished the very first time, because all of that was so foreign to me. When I completed such a hard ass program, I was like crazy emotional and so proud that I had crushed something so hard and stayed dedicated and disciplined and all of that. Now it's almost just like a part of who I am and a way of life, and I do most of these things anyways. And so as the program should, I believe, it's made me a stronger, harder person. And so it just feels like I'm showing up like my true self rather than like completing something that is crazy hard, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm like articulating it properly. But we are back to the house now. Maybe after I ponder on that for a few minutes, I'll be able to better articulate what I'm trying to say, because the program's hard no matter, because doing anything that you are that diligent and dedicated and consistent with and staying disciplined is hard day after day. However, as you continually build that mental resilience and grit in you, it becomes almost like second nature, or so, I don't even know how to explain it. I'll think about it and talk to you guys in a bit. But we're back at the house, so we're gonna go in here and whip up some breakfast to get us fueled for the day. Same old as all week. Blueberry oatmeal with some fresh blueberries in there and turkey sausage. All my daily staples, grains, reds, full mega, and microfactor. Simple, consistent, and sustainable. Breakfast and work are a wrap. Now we are off to train, and I have Megawatt and Alpha Surge for my pre-workout, and then I have my post-workout in here, same thing as yesterday, and we are ready to rock and roll.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet.
we are back from the gym. Just finished up my post-workout, and now we are getting ready to go in here and make up some lunch. But I didn't film everything that I did today because I'm screaming at you guys per usual. I've got the air blasting. You guys probably can't even hear me, but I did kind of just whatever I felt like. I've done upper body every single day this week, so I'm pretty spent. But I did some pull-up work, I did some core work, I did some shoulders, triceps, back. I just kind of just went around and kind of did whatever I wanted. I did a little bit of quads, and that felt good. I didn't film everything, but I did film a few things, but got about right over an hour workout in. Felt good, finished the week strong, completely dusted my upper body. Like, so glad for these next couple rest days. Well, rest days from the gym. You know, I still move my body every day, and even though we're finishing 75 hard, we are still going to be moving our body every single day, because that's who I am and that's what's important to me. But I'm going to go in here and whip up some lunch and get some work done. But I'm glad to have all the training sessions done for the week. I have a little bit of water left. I'm gonna go in here and refill that. They're actually having a sale on these hydro jugs and sleeves. If you guys want to check them out, good way to get your water in. I always have a link down below, check them out. But I don't know if I told you guys yesterday, but I got to the gym yesterday and realized I never put my gym sneakers back on. I had my dude shoes on, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I wore these to the gym and did not put my sneakers on. It was super funny, but I posted it on my stories. If you guys follow me on IG, if you don't, you definitely should. All the behind the scenes and real time goodies happening over there. But let's get in here and whip up some lunch. Same lunch, different day. Cucumbers, taco dip, the Buffalo Ranch chicken salad on a pita bread, and the Quest protein chips. We're clocking in at 413 calories, 53 grams of protein, 23 carbs, and 14 fat. On my cucumbers, of course, I have some of this cracked pepper Parmesan Kinder seasoning. I've told you guys about a million times because it's life-changing. You guys seriously have to try it out. So bomb. All right, it's 7:30 now. Hubby got home and still needed to do a second workout, so I just went and knocked out a 45-minute walk with him. So that's 3 in the books for me today to finish off strong for the last day of 75 hard. We just threw some mahi on the Blackstone really quick. Cooked up some jasmine rice, and then I'm finishing off the peas and the corn salad that we had left in the fridge. 403 calories, 42 grams of protein, 41 carbs, and 7 fat. Wanted to go ahead and finish off these leftovers because we'll be eating out for dinner on Saturday and Sunday, which normally we do leftovers. So we're just trying to clean the fridge out so that we get rid of all of that food. And I was going to do salmon from Aldi's, but we had some of this mahi still in the freezer, so I figured we'd just go ahead and use that up first. And I have a little bit of water left, and then I'll have my snacks tonight, and that'll be a wrap for day 75. Rice cake time. Dinner was bomb.com. We went to my sister's for a little bit. Now we're back. It's about 9 o'clock. I'm going in with these rice cakes. I have 33 grams of the caramel apple strudel, and then I'm going to jump in the shower, and we'll have our protein milkshake, and that'll be a wrap. All right, guys, we have come to the end of the night. We have our protein milkshake in here. Just crushed my water. That will finish us off for the night at 1758 on the calories, 196 grams protein, 139 on the carbs, 47 grams of fat for an awesome day of eating. And of course, 4 green checks across the board because we've been on a roll with that. As you know, we totally crushed the step goal today, especially with both walks. But now we are going to check these babies off. Drink, diet, and water. All right, guys, as you can see, 75 hard is complete. Phase 1 is up and ready next, which I will talk to you guys more about tomorrow. I still have to get in the shower because I've been on my phone, the biggest time stealer of life. But I'm gonna get in the shower and we will talk final results and everything. And okay, guys, the final results are in. These are all of my progress photos from each day of 75 hard, just kind of scrolling through them really quick. I was gonna do an entire sit down and tell you guys all my thoughts and post 75 hard plans and all of that, but I'm actually going to do that in my next video because this video is already over an hour long. And if you guys are still here, you are troopers, my OGs. Thank you so very much. I know a ton of you guys wanted to see the final results. So we're going to jump into a video that I did day after finishing 75 hard, and then some side-by-sides, and I'm going to go over my measurements with you here. So this was Saturday morning. We finished on Friday. That was day 75. This was Saturday morning check-in. I always upload my progress pictures into the Phorm app also. So this was the beginning of July on the left, and then after we finished 75 hard, October 8th there. on the right. So that's the before and afters from, we actually started at the end of July, which you'll see my first photos here in just a second. So that was on the first day of 75 hard on the left, and that was my finishing photo on the right. You can tell a dramatic difference. It was actually more results than I even saw. That's why progress photos are so crucial, because a lot of times you're staring at yourself in the mirror every single day. You do not see the results changing before your eyes like you do when you go back and look at progress photos. Your girl was kind of plumped up there on the side, and that was from off-plan eating. I had just come back from summer vacation, and then I started that Monday after for 75 hard on July 25th, and I was weighing in when I got back from vacation at 173 pounds, and my ending weight was 157.2. So your girl lost 16 pounds. Now, a few of that in the beginning is always like water weight and inflammation and stuff, especially from eating off plan, being out of town, and all of that. But still down 16 pounds. In my neck, I lost a half of inch. In my bicep, they stayed the same, which was actually kind of surprising, 12 and a half. At the start, 12 and a half at the end. My chest, I lost 1 inch, started at 37.5, ended at 36.5. My waist, I lost 2 inches, which I could tell a significant difference in my waist, my hips, and my thighs. That's where I could tell like the bulk of my leaning out. My waist was 36 and a half, went down 2 inches to 34 and a half. Hips were 42 and a half, went down to 40 and a half, lost 2 inches there. I lost 1.5 inch in my thighs, was 25.25, and went down to 23.75. And then I lost a half an inch in my calves. So it's total of 7 inches lost and a total of 16 pounds lost. But the transformation that 75 hard gives you mentally and emotionally outweighs the physical transformation, in my opinion, any single day of the week. I recommend it to every human on planet Earth that can complete it safely to do so, because it is so beneficial. But again, I'll go more into my thoughts about all of that in next week's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more videos that will help you level up at life, and I will catch y'all in the next one.